Here.
Everything's take a picture of me, you understand?
Yo, you see?
You got my shield number, that's all you need. My shield number, that's it.
Hey, you broke my phone.
Well, I told you not to take a picture of me. You cannot do that, alright?
Yo, you see this, right? They broke my phone.
Everything's
so who's
on
gonna pay
camera.
for my phone?
Everything's on camera.
Who's gonna pay for my phone? After you just grab my phone.
I told you to take a picture of us.
What are you talking about?
Can't take a
You're a
picture of
public
us.
servant. I can take a picture
All
of
you get is our name and shit.
I can take a picture of you. You're a public servant.
when you're too close
You
to
sign
us.
up to that. What are you talking about? You taking me grabbing my
Enough, take a picture that close.
Let's be very clear. This was a violation of this man's rights. Now, first things first. That officer appears to be Mark Fontana. Fun would be the wrong way of putting it. Now, Mr. Fontana has some very serious allegations that have been levied against him. Just to name a few. Force, physical force, abuse of authority, frisk, interference with recording, which is what we just saw, property damage, also what we just saw, a phone is property, refusal to provide shield number when people ask for your badge number. That's what it is. Search of a person, abuse of authority when stopping someone or a vehicle, abuse of authority, a vehicle search, we know what that means, discourtesy, word. You gotta, come on now. I know the cops are tight-sealed and tight-lipped, but you gotta tell us the word, because I want to know what level of word was it. Untruthful statement. Well, that's a big one. As we've seen over and over again, how cops lie. And how for a long time, I was having a conversation with a fellow media member, probably about a year ago, how cops will lie and they will put out these statements to local media in order for them to say, well, the cops are saying, and then what that does is the audience doesn't know that it's just an initial statement, what have you, and they take it as the gospel. That's a huge problem, but I'm glad that we're starting to get past that in some areas of the country. Not all, but some. Look no further, by the way, than George Floyd's initial report by the cops. Go take a look if you don't believe me. Some of the complaints against him are using a chokehold was another one as well. Stop and frisk. You could add that one to the list and much more.
Open the door with your hands! Can I take off my belt? Take off your seatbelt. Slowly. Open the door. Keep your hands up. Stay away, face it away. Put the phone down. I have the right to hold the phone, sir. Put the phone down. I cannot do it. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. I can't do it. Put the phone down. I can't. Please, don't do this. I can't drop the phone. I can't. This is for my safety. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not going to hurt you. Drop the phone.
The question that I feel must be asked.
U.S. Marshal Service is looking into a video posted online this weekend that appears to show an officer breaking a woman's cell phone as she tries to record video. It happened in Southgate, California. The U.S. Marshals confirmed the operation pictured in the video involves some of its officers, but it is not confirmed that the man grabbing the phone was a U.S. Marshal.
Is why do cops just despise seeing a cell phone oh so much?
Welcome back. We turn to a case out of Philadelphia drawing a lot of attention on social media. An officer's own body camera captures him deleting video from a cell phone belonging to a man he had just arrested. Here's how all of that went down. Jacob Giddings, he had an active warrant for Giddings' arrest on an old assault charge. The officer starts pulling Giddings out of his car because he says he wasn't cooperating. Giddings then drops his phone during the scuffle, but Burnett's body camera is still going, showing him picking up the phone, searching for and deleting the video just recorded by Giddings. Now he's suing the Philadelphia Police Department.
First, your rights. Taking photographs and video of things that are plainly visible in public spaces is a constitutional right. And that includes transportation facilities, the outside of federal buildings, and police and other government officials carrying out their duties. You are legally allowed to record them. When you see some of these videos and you hear somebody being apprehended or a cop yelling at them or disrespecting them, they say, I pay your salary. It's true. It comes from taxpayer money. That's why you are allowed to, as long as it is in plain visible sight in a public space, not a private space, a public space, you can go and video their vehicles. You can go and video in their parking lots. Some may be saying, no, absolutely not. Some cops on the scene, rather. You can video outside of federal buildings and what have you. To some extent, you could video inside of federal buildings, but it depends. From the ACLU, when in outdoor public spaces where you are lawfully present, you have the right to capture any image that is in plain view. That includes pictures and videos of federal buildings, transportation facilities, including airports, and the police themselves. When you are on private property, this is important, the property owner is going to set the rules about taking photos and or videos. If you disobey, the owner can order you off the property and have you arrested for trespassing if you don't comply. We've also seen a few stories like that, where even the cops have been told to get out because they are on private property. Police should not order you to stop taking pictures or video, as we saw in this first piece of video that started this piece. That is why it was illegal for the cop to do that. Police should not order you to stop taking pictures or videos. Under no circumstances should police demand that you delete your photos or video. Generally, police officers may confiscate or demand to view your photos or video without a warrant. That's another very important part, by the way, is that they will try to use different tactics, and it's also vital to understand these tactics, because what they will try to do is use your words and your answers against you. They have studied this. They have taken classes on it. They know how to frame a question in order to get an answer that will then open the next door and the next door. That could lead to them searching your phone, searching their person, and doing so without a warrant. It all comes down to if you answer questions in a certain way or allow them to do so, which you should not, because you have rights. And those rights are constitutionally protected. So again, I implore you, if this were to happen, not this first video, but they want to confiscate your phone, they want to look through your phone, you have the right to decline, because it is protected, at least at this point in time, until the Trump administration decides to do something even crazier. I know they were talking about qualified immunity. The cops already have qualified immunity. But do I think that they might go after this? Yeah, I do. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYTSports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.